I think writers must have a little bit of a particular kind of warped personality because a regular person, most likely, if they accidentally stab themselves in the foot, they're going to be like, ouch, I think I need a band aid or possibly stitches, depending on the situation. But when you have a writer's brain, it may not go that way. The other day, I had a pocket knife just in my pocket, and the little clip on it is not as tight as it once was. And it came loose and it fell out of my pocket. Well, it's not the only part of it that's loose, apparently, because the tip of the knife popped out a little bit on its way down and it stabbed me in the foot. So I'm standing there, bleeding, looking at my foot, and I think, how can I write about this? And I'm like, how can I have my invisible friends write about this, right? Because I have my whole series, the Invisible Friends Chronicles. And so in my brain, I start thinking, and I'm just like, okay, well, let's see. Mabel's going to come in here and she's going to be like, oh, Mel, oh my goodness. And in her little Victorian accent, and to be like all worried and fluttering around, and you're bleeding, and the worry and the panic, are you okay? And da da da. And then Frank's gonna come along, and Frank's gonna be like, how did you mean? How does the physics of that even work? You know, and he's like, where was the knife? How did it fall out of your pocket? What is the likelihood that that could have even happened and it stabbed you in the foot? And meanwhile, Colt is going to be standing over there going, could someone just get that woman a Band-Aid? So you can take just like the most absurd, otherwise, upsetting moment in your day, right? And you can just transform it into a story just like that. Because as writers, sometimes our brains they're just not normal. Let's just put it that way. But I mean that in the best sense of the word. So if you are a writer and you've been struggling and maybe you're having some writer's block, the next time something just bizarre and random happens, maybe just ask yourself, how can I use this in a story? Till next time, take care.